Good evening, YouTube. This is Kel 2012. Yes, I've been gone for a while. Had some things I needed to get done, and kind of had to pull myself away from the whole YouTube thing. Not that I haven't been watching videos and keeping apprised of everything that's going on, but needed a break. Needed a little bit of a break. So I've been doing my preparations and so on. Decided to make a video. What is with everybody's deal about this whole AIG thing? Doesn't everybody realize, or anybody for that matter realize, that this is one big smokescreen? Everywhere you turn, whether it be Fox News, whether it be CNN, whether it be anything, it's all about who's to blame for the AIG thing, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Who gives a shit? Alright? I'll be the first one to say, yeah, should they have gotten it? No. They shouldn't have gotten the bonuses. But if I was them, and I knew what was going down here in the next year, yeah, I'd take every last dime I could get and run like hell. Okay? And if that sounds like being a jerk, okay, fine. I agree with everybody that AIG shouldn't have gotten what they got. Okay? But we also all know that AIG was a filtering company for paying off a lot of the banks in the UK, Germany, France, places like that, Italy. So, but here's the real story behind all that stuff. What's going on with China and Iran and Russia right now? Okay, what's going on with OPEC right now? You have China and Iran and OPEC and Russia talking about the whole G8 summit, where their main focus is going to be coming up with a new reserve currency. Alright, this is going on right now. And I've heard this from numerous sources, and nobody's talking about it. I mean, nobody is fucking talking about it. Excuse my language, but it's annoying. You know, it's funny, when you sit out for a while and you watch and all that kind of stuff, you get frustrated in some ways. Because it's like, you know, I've come to the realization that we are, and have been, truly indoctrinated into the computer age and the, what I call the microwave society. We expect everything to take place, boom. Okay? Oh, it's going to take place, you know, a week from now. Oh, it's going to crash now. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. No, it's all a game. It's going to be played out the way it's going to be played out. You know, you have Alex Jones and a bunch of the other guys that are jumping in that, you know, are maybe slowing things down a little bit. The whole Tea Party thing, the whole 9/12 thing. You know, we can either agree or disagree with Glenn Beck all we want to and all that neat stuff. And we don't know what his ultimate agenda is or anything. But I will say this. You know, no, he didn't come out and talk about the FEMA camps. No, he doesn't come out and talk about 9/11. But there are a few things that he's bringing out. You know, it's funny because we can't expect them to bring out the entire truth. If they're going to be on national TV, Fox and so on, they have to be able to work with inside a group to an extent. The best way to change a hypocrisy is to change it from within. Which means, in a lot of ways, you have to play the game. You have to side with certain people on certain things. Then you can play your own little agenda inside the center a little bit, but knowing when to pull back and when not to. So, I'm not saying that, I'm not going to sit there and say right off the bat that, you know, Glenn Beck is all for the NWO or anything like that. Because, you know, if you were truly wanting to make the change and you had to analyze the situation on how you were going to be able to do that, you have to pick a direction, an agenda, and work it to the best way that you can without losing your position. Because your position is everything when it comes to putting the message out. Okay? Now, may he be lying through his teeth? Yep, sure may. I have no doubt. But at least there's a small voice out there on top of that. I mean, you know, there are, you know, the 912 thing. It's a good concept. We'll see how he plays it. I mean, you know, we're not stupid and we're not blind. I mean, that's one thing that we've learned by becoming awake. We are very, very pessimistic. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you did this, now let's see what you do with the rest of it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Anyway, moving on from Glenn Beck. The reserve currency. The reserve currency in the country is the American dollar. Now, with everything that we've done to totally screw up this this world, from a financial aspect, they're looking at creating a whole new world reserve currency. Now with the G8 summit, if they decide on it and they start doing it, and I'm not saying it's going to happen directly after the G8 summit or whatever, but let me tell you something. China has already started accepting euros. Okay, they've, you know, when it comes to Europe and so on, they're accepting euros as payment from Iran, you know, as well as Russia, and so on and so forth. So we're already going to see that as an impact on the American dollar. Now, if they turn around and change the reserve currency, for lack of a better term, we'd be fucked. Okay? American dollar will crash. Will this happen directly after the summit? No. But it will happen literally overnight when it does. There will be no question. And it's going to be scary. But just a couple things I wanted, you know, that I wanted to bring up today. You know, don't watch the AIG bullshit. Really. It's crap. It's garbage. It's nothing but a smokescreen for what's going on behind the scenes. You know, don't fall into the traps. And for God's sakes, YouTubers, don't argue with each other. You know, quit playing this troll game back and forth. You know, don't sit there and cut one person down for something they said about you, or make your comment, or this or that. It's frankly annoying. And juvenile. People are going to argue with you. People are going to disagree with you. Who cares? As long as the message gets out to the people who matter, that's all that matters. That's all I got to say tonight, guys. God bless and be of freedom of mind. I'm going to start making videos again. Love you guys. Bye.